May 4th, 2011. To many people around the world, it's known as Star Wars Day. But to me, in this 2010-2011 NBA season, it's Judgment Day. After taking the series lead, we lost Game 2 by 2 points, and it's a game that we shouldn't have lost. I honestly believe if Brandon Roy makes that free, we win Game 2 and we take a 2-0 series lead back to the Rose Garden. As you can see there, some of the stats. Dirk Nowitzki, 26 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And Jason Terry at 16, 1 and 1. The main important thing this series is going to be to shut down Dirk Nowitzki. In order for us to win, we cannot allow him to score at least 24 every single game, because as long as he's on the floor, the Mavericks can win any game this series. Which is why me and Coach had a bit of a talk about the starting lineups. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be running Greg Oden at power forward, Marcus Camby at the center, and Brandon Roy at the power forward position. Here we're going to make some mismatches between Dirk Nowitzki, Tyson Chandler, Jason Terry, and also Shawn Marion as well. I honestly believe that if we effect these changes properly, I believe that we're going to win Game 3 tonight. And not only that, we're going to win the rest of the games this series. Time for Game 4.
Here we are, Game 2 of this Western Conference semifinal. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the...
Feels good to be back home for the first time this series since Game 4 of the first round against the Lakers. Unfortunately, we can't win or we can't advance this series in the next 2 games if we win. But the best thing we can do is take a 3-1 lead heading back to American Airlines Arena. Arena Center, doesn't really matter. But if they win one game, then pretty much Brandon Roy laying the smackdown all over Dirk Nowitzki. Look how high he jumped on that dunk, on that possession. We're not messing around in Game 3. Look at that pick and roll by Marcus Camby. All the way to the paint. Even though there was no contact with Jason Kidd, I did enough just to make sure that Marcus Camby was available. Look at that double clutch layup by Brandon Roy as he drives baseline, and we have a good start. We were up by 4, now we're up by 2. Typical pass there for Brandon Roy there. Left wide open, he has 8 points. Pentagraph sets a nice screen for Brandon Roy once again. And that lead is now up to 14. This is probably the best game that we've had all series. Look at that. Carter rounding outside. No Sione. Really is a defensive player, but on his best day, he can contribute a couple of points. Maybe 4-6 points a game. As we end the first quarter, we nearly make a massive mistake there, but thankfully, we don't have enough time. And we end the first quarter up by 2. This series is going to be close, but because of the matchups that we've put on here against Dirk Nowitzki, against the Dallas Mavericks, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be enough for us to win this series. As you can see, look at Nicholas Batum wide open for 3. Swish. Nicholas Batum was definitely the MVP of Game 3. And he's the guy that we need. In order to beat this Dallas Mavericks team, yes, we need to hold down Dirk Nowitzki to around about 20 plus points, 18, 20 points. But we also need to step up. Brandon Roy can't do it all by himself. Look at that double clutch layup, looking like Michael Jordan. But like I said, it's not a one-man team. Look at that double team. As you can see, Brandon was wide open, but Nicholas Batum wide open. The game is tied at 32 as we enter the final 10 seconds of the second quarter. But in order to win this series and advance to the conference finals, Brandon Roy needs help. And it doesn't matter who it is, someone needs to step up.
How about Brandon Roy in this one? He has 12 points and a steal. What energy he's shown today, whether it's on the offensive end or on deep.
Back in a moment.
And welcome everybody at the half. Second round action is in full swing. Let's break it down. And back to the Rose Garden we go. Third quarter about to bloom in Portland.
Thanks, Damon, for that. Now we head back for the second half of this game. In the first two games, games 1 and 2, the games have been decided by pretty much game 3 about how well we've performed or how well the Mavericks have performed. Look at the footwork by LaMarcus Aldridge. Turnaround jump shot from the free throw line. Nothing but net. And yeah, even though we are down by 5 here, as Brandon Roy cuts it down to 3, we're still in contention. It can easily be turned around. As you can see, I get that pump fake right there. Look at that same layup move as it did in the last game. All over Dirk Nowitzki. The lead's down to 4, but I'd much rather be in a position where we trail. And Marcus can be there with a rare jump shot. He's not really known for his offensive possessions. There's me just looking like Mike there with the through the legs step back. And a pull up in Shawn Marion's face. The game's tied at 46, and I try to get that possession back. As we enter the final 1 minute 45 of the third, we're still with the Mavericks. Even though we're down by 3, we're still with Dallas in this game. And as I said in the last game, it's not about how you start these types of games, it's about how you finish. But Jason Kidd's missed shot right there, that pretty much sealed their fate. As you can see, Brandon Roy is 16, but this is where some of our big plays comes in. Look at that defensive possession by Nicholas Batum, and no hesitation, straight up. That's inside 2, but the lead is now down to 3, thanks to Nicholas Batum. Nocioni with 4 seconds left. Nicholas Batum once again pulls up in Dirk Nowitzki's face. The lead is now down to 1 with just over 7 minutes left. A pick and roll with Greg Oden all the way to the rim. I believe he should have got fouled there. He should have got a call, but we take the lead. Look at that mean crossover there, and I just had enough room there to pull up, but I didn't decide to. Nicholas Batum goes all the way and dunks all over Brendan Haywood. Gets Dirk Nowitzki on the pump fake and just gets Haywood up for the poster. There's that signature step back jump shot right there. And now we have a 5-point lead. The Mavericks, though, they are still in contention. It's only a 1-point game with less than 5 minutes to go, so we've got to put these guys away. Signature fake out pick and roll there for Brandon Roy and LaMarcus Aldridge. And this game is an important game. We can regain home court possession of this series if we win game 3. Brandon Roy's just taking the piss out of here right now. He just steps back all over Shawn Marion for a 3. And that gives us an extended lead. Batum wide open on the left side. And now we're nearing double digits for pretty much the first time all series. They're making a comeback. I just send Jason Kidd all the way. And 1. I give him a mean crossover on the left side and send him the wrong way. He fouls me. I make it a 6-point game with just over a minute to go in game 3. And as you can see, they pretty much have a possession here. Dirk Nowitzki, who's he going to try and pass to? He passes to Butler. However, Jason Terry commits an over-the-back foul on Brandon Roy. He gets that possession. I'm just messing around here with a step back, pull-up jump shot. The lead is up to 10. And pretty much it's game over as we enter the final seconds. We take game 3, 72-64. Jason Kidd for 3. No good. We regain advantage. We regain momentum of this series. And now we head to game 4. Hopefully to try and put a foothold on this series as we enter the final couple of games. Nicholas Batum was the player of the game. 20 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. As you can see, we held Dirk Nowitzki to 20 points. Brandon Roy, 23, 4, 2, 3. And there's me, 13, 4, 7 assists, 1 steal. Game 4's next.